natural spring water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy natural spring water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy natural spring water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
CaribJet, the award-winning agent, the oldest and most experienced travel company in Grenada. For our corporate and private clients, we carefully choose which airline we book you on. We are the main agents for Virgin Atlantic, British Airways, KLM and Condor, specialists to India, Africa, Middle East and South America. For worldwide flights, contact 439-4444 or caribjet.com.
A call to protect our children. Innocent lives brought into this world. Fruits of the womb, boys and girls. Young lives born into families, longing to be loved and protected by society. Meanwhile, there are persons who are focused on abusing children, ravaging their innocence, pretending to be their friend, appearing to be genuine and a source of protection. They are the same ones who are armed with deception. These wolves in sheep clothing must be exposed. A lot are walking around and nobody knows. It's about time that these abusers feel uncomfortable in society, for the things they do to children is a disgrace to humanity. Our children's cry of no, help, seems to fall on deaf ears. Abusers still ravage them despite the painful tears. There are children who have been abused for many years by people they know. It's like no one cares. Can we not hear the screams of our children as predators continue to use and abuse them? So many died, gone too soon, should have been here to glow and bloom. Together, let's stamp abuse out of this land. As a united force, yes we can. Wipe away the tears from our children's eyes as we create a society that is free to thrive. I call on all of society, let us take a stand, for the power of change is in our hands. Make abuse of children a thing of the past, a society where children are free at last.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Isn't there something you've always wanted but just can't afford? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $136,000. Play today for chances at fulfilling that dream. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
Hello and welcome to the MTV Evening News for Wednesday, the 15th of May. The news headlines are in association with Courts Grenada Limited.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
Coming up in the news this evening, police suspect recent shootings are drug-related. Ministry of Health reports 50% increase in gastro cases. Police investigate death in Carriacou. And in sport, 2024 Premier League season kicks off. We'll add the details to those and other stories. A look to, of course, at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to your compliment Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes I can. Whenever you're in need, yes you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide, to light that shines our way. Wherever your heart leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your heart leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of an 84-year-old male resident of Harveyville, Carriacou. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, officers visited the home of the deceased, where his motionless body was discovered on the floor in a propped-up position. Police say that there was a rope tied around his neck, with the other end tied to the ceiling. Officers also observed that one of his wrists had been slit. The body was examined by a medical doctor and pronounced dead. A post-mortem will be conducted to determine the cause of death while police investigations continue. Meanwhile, police suspect that the motive behind recent fatal shootings on the island could be drug-related, with pre-selected targets. To this end, the Royal Grenada Police Force remains committed to utilizing all available resources to investigate unsolved cases and bring those responsible to justice.
Officer in charge of operations and crimes, Superintendent Issa Pear, has announced that police intelligence suggests that the 3 recent fatal shootings were not random acts and were drug-related. Police believe that the victims, Arthur Braveboy, killed on May 2nd, Shane Brown, killed on May 4th, and Von Wanky Cyrus on May 12th, were specifically targeted by rivals.
Arthur Braveboy on May the 1st, Shane Brown on May the 4th, Von Cyrus on May the 11th, with others sustaining injuries. We do not believe that these incidents translate to a significant increased risk to the general population. We urge you, therefore, not to panic. Our intelligence suggests that these incidents are not random acts, but rather well calculated, with targets pre-selected, most having a connection to organized crime. We believe the motive behind these incidents is drug-related, with the violence stemming from settling disagreements and jostling for influence.
Pear says the RGPF acknowledges the public's concern with the recent spike in gun violence, and several steps are in the pipeline to curb the issue, including increased police patrol.
Greater attention to the interdiction and seizure of firearms. Thus far, we have seized closer to 24 firearms. Our commitment to implementing effective policing strategies, as evident by the incident-free, large-scale events of the past. And these include the staging of character games, Easter weekend, Night of Love, massive concert, St. Mark's celebrations.
Meanwhile, the increased presence of guns on the streets continues to trigger concern among citizens. Videos have surfaced in recent weeks on social media showing young men posing with what appears to be illegal firearms, a trend that sets off an even louder alarm among citizens about the number of weapons on island. Inspector Maureen John, officer attached to Community Relations Department, spoke to the new trend.
And I don't know if you're realizing what's happening with some of these social media videos and so that are going around with young people. Whether it's toy guns or whether it's the real thing, they're brandishing guns with like no fear, with no, like there are no repercussions for what they're doing. And you read the comments too that people make, and I am saying there must be somebody who knows about this firearm, because these young people seem to be very trigger happy, and it seems to be things that they're going to talk about among their peers.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
In a concerning development, a release from the Ministry of Health has revealed that health officials have expressed alarm regarding a spike in gastroenteritis cases in the past few weeks. And this is especially among individuals 5 years old and over. This concerning uptick comes amidst ongoing water restrictions imposed by the authorities due to Grenada's persistent drought conditions. Medical Director of Hospital Services in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Taisha Donald, confirmed that Grenada is experiencing an outbreak in gastroenteritis cases by over 50%, which, according to Donald, is alarming, and preventative measures must be enforced to prevent a further spread.
As you would have noted in our statement that was put out by the Ministry of Health recently, there is an increase by 51%, which is significant, in the number of cases of acute gastroenteritis in children 5 years and over. And of course, this is a grave cause for concern. So in the face of this season with an increase in gastrointestinal diseases plus drought, there are some things we can do at home. So we want to make sure that we boil our water. So we use bottled water or boiled water. And of course, remember, make sure you wash your hands properly.
Well, with individuals 5 years and over being the most affected, she encourages parents and guardians alike to teach their children proper hand washing techniques, along with the use of adequate hand sanitizers.
So children, of course, children play with each other, they have fun, they're in daycares, they're in schools, and it's not always possible for us to ensure that they do hand washing. But at home, we can teach them how to sanitize their hands using hand sanitizer. And of course, remember, with hand sanitizer, it would be 70% or more. So it's very important that to curb and prevent the spread of acute gastroenteritis, that we use hand washing techniques. So remember to wash your hands. You take your time, you soap up, you go at the back, at the front, through your fingers, and make sure you rinse off properly.
According to a release from the Ministry of Health, gastro is caused by viruses, bacteria, and parasites. Viruses such as norovirus and rotavirus are the most common causes. Symptoms include vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pains, and nausea. Gastroenteritis is highly contagious and primarily spreads via the fecal-oral route. The virus may be ingested through contaminated food or water, or by touching a contaminated surface and touching the mouth. Over 1,500 primary school students in Grenada sat the final component of the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, or CPEA, external examination on Wednesday. The Ministry of Education has confirmed that 1,707 students from 72 schools registered for this year's assessment. That includes 845 males and 862 females. Meanwhile, 382 candidates from 21 schools throughout the trial took the CPEA through e-testing or online, which is being done for the second year in Grenada. Day one of the CPEA external assessment for 2024 began with mathematics at 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and it was followed by social studies. It was conducted in 59 centers throughout the trial. Senior IT officer in the Ministry of Education with responsibility for CXE e-testing exams is Cade Dakota.
We had some measures taken to ensure students were ready for the exam. So we had professional development sessions with the teachers on administering online exam or how to prepare the students for online exam. We had practice online tests that they can use to practice with the students and for the students to become comfortable and confident in the exam. We also did pre-tests with CXE, mimicking the actual exam. And also there is a demo test that CXE has online which mimics the exact exam.
CPEA will culminate on Thursday the 16th of May with English and Science exams. Grenada joined the international community in observance of International Day of the Family on Wednesday, with a focus on prayers and togetherness within the family unit. Activities are being held under the theme, My Family Matters, Step Up Your Parenting Game.
At the Center of Activities for International Day of the Family was a prayer and worship session at the entrance of the Ministerial Complex at the Sir Eric Matthew Gavey Botanical Gardens on Wednesday morning. Two religious leaders prayed against violence and child abuse within families, while others prayed for unity and togetherness. Issuing a charge to the families, Senator Jonathan Lacrette reiterated the need to pray and fight while building an altar of worship and praise within homes.
And our families need to adopt the strategy. We pray as well as we fight, because there are some things worth fighting for, especially in this time and in this season. And our families are worth fighting for. The future generation is worth fighting for. The nation is worth fighting for. And it is time to build back that altar of worship and praise in the family structure that we have comprising our nation.
In her address to the nation, Minister for Social Development and Gender Affairs, Senator Gloria Thomas, highlighted the need to maintain family values.
It is therefore important to note that the family remains the cornerstone of society, the nucleus around which our lives revolve. And so, as we dedicate this day, May 15th, to recognize the vital role families play in our lives and society, let us recommit to promoting values that will help our families thrive in this challenging world. Parents, I implore you to take charge and provide the necessary guidance to your children so they can succeed and become productive citizens.
Activities in observance of International Family Day aim at curbing the breakdown in family values and improving quality family time, with a fun day and health fair carded for May 19th at the Rose Hill Pasture. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
That's the first segment of the news. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide, to light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
The story of Grenada is the story of Co-op Bank. A story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people, Grenadian people, making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotions, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showdown of athleticism and adrenaline. The Whitsuntide Games are back, and they're bigger and better than ever before. Join us on Saturday, May 18th at the electrifying Karani James Athletic Stadium. The action kicks off bright and early with the morning session starting at 9 a.m. sharp. Watch the best local and regional athletes go head-to-head in a battle for glory and supremacy. But wait, the excitement doesn't stop there. As the sun sets, the evening session ignites at 4 p.m. promising even more heart-pounding action and jaw-dropping performances. Secure your spot now. Finish line A, lower and upper, $30. Finish line B, lower and upper, $25. General admission, main stand, $20. Get them now at gotofed.com. Mark your calendars and be there to cheer on your favorites as they strive for victory at the Whitsuntide Games 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Sunday, May 19th, Megaforce Promotion invites you to a special event. Unbothered, the brunch edition from 4 p.m. to midnight at the gorgeous Ariza Car Park, Grenada. Live from Jamaica. Get ready for Egyptian.
These are some serious times. Just the other day, I said I ran into this beautiful lady, and I told her it's
Egyptian, alongside live band music from Rita and the Ultimate Perfection Band. Early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Compliments Creative Chef. Cabanas and tables are also available. Call 405-3889 to book yours. This is no ordinary event. It's Unbothered, the brunch edition. Sunday, May 19th.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Take charge of your financial journey by switching to an Own Your Own loan at Ariza Credit Union. Ariza's Own Your Own loan is as unique as you are because we know one size fits all does not fit you. With Own Your Own loan, you get unmatched benefits including lower interest rates, flexible repayment options, discounted loan and legal fees, and savings from hardware suppliers. Tailor-made options that put you in control. Switch now and step into the life you were always meant to live with Ariza's Own Your Own loan. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future. Call us today at 440-1759 or visit our website at arizacu.com.
Welcome back. In the wake of an entrepreneurial rise on the island, the Indigenous Cooperative Bank officially launched their Micro, Small and Medium Business Enterprise Unit on Wednesday. The initiative really aims to equip small business owners throughout the Tri-Island with the needed funds and capacity building to set up and run successful businesses. But we get more on this from Kayla Flavini.
The Indigenous Grenada Cooperative Bank officially embarked on the journey, offering funding to micro, small and medium enterprises throughout the Tri-Island, an initiative that targets MSMEs owned by individuals who are usually first-time business owners. Managing Director at the Grenada Cooperative Bank, Larry Lawrence, is enthusiastic about the commencement of the initiative and stated the requirements as well as the expected outcomes.
So a lot of work and thought went into what would work. So a lot of consultation, and here we are today. And rest assured, I don't fail. Mr. Granger, we don't fail. GCBL is not going to fail. And we are committed to meeting the needs of all sectors of the economy. Just as the bank tends to the needs of the average man and woman in our country in the retail sector, and we assist them financially so that they would succeed. And that how they succeed is essentially personal to them, but certainly financially, we want to help them succeed.
Gary Sawyers, Executive Manager for Sales Services at the Grenada Cooperative Bank, highlighted the key areas of focus for the MSMEs through the unit.
We have revised our lending policies in response to your feedback. You will notice a change in our approach to security and application requirements, thereby making it easier to access financing. We have designed a detailed engagement plan for our MSME customers, where every year the bank will pursue specific activities in an effort to connect with, train and educate you through the publishing of newsletters, workshops, and seminars.
The keynote address was delivered by Chairman of the Board of Directors, Darrell Braffett, who stated that he is delighted to see the fruition of the initiative and encourages MSMEs to apply to the unit for the improvement of their businesses.
So this is a starting point, but it is not, don't think of it as a theoretical experiment. It has been real over the last 30, 40 years. I have experienced it. But it's just that it's more formalized now, more structured. So we can look forward to it. The bigger countries, the first world, has these kind of support systems. But for us in the third world, who needs it the most, we finally are getting there.
Robert Bristol, business owner on the island, is ecstatic about the new initiative and will be a customer in order to extensively grow his business.
Obviously, through the other part of the program with the support, the financial support, the legal support, I think that these types of programs is what helps shapes proper business practices in Grenada, and it aids for successful small businesses, because small businesses today is big businesses tomorrow, as we know.
For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
An undisclosed number of daycare centers have been temporarily closed due to non-compliance with standards set by the Early Childhood Unit within the Ministry of Social Development. Supervisors and operators of child care facilities are now being reminded of the regulations guiding the establishment of daycares and child care homes. But we have more in this report.
The childcare centers were temporarily closed following the first series of spontaneous visits and assessments by officials from the Early Childhood Unit, which identified non-compliance with standards at some centers. Nakitha Noel, social worker with responsibility for early childcare within the Ministry of Social Development, says centers failing to meet the set regulations received a temporary closure notice and will only be allowed to reopen after they have satisfied all requirements.
Some of the areas that we noted are inconsistent staffing ratio, which would be inadequate supervision, which can compromise the safety of the children. Another area that we have seen that is lacking is unqualified caregivers. So we have caregivers who are not adequately trained to provide services to the children. There is no structure in curriculum and lesson planning. And another issue, which is very important, is poor hygiene practices from some of the centers.
Following the recent closures, Noel revealed that there has been increased interest from facility owners seeking advice to ensure that their business is operating in accordance with all regulations.
Emanating from the previous interview and the press release by the ministry in regards to the operating of daycare centers and home care facilities, we have seen a significant increase in persons accessing the office, asking questions on the operational centers because they want to be in accordance to the standard provided.
Noel is encouraging service providers of daycare centers to ensure that they are meeting the standards to effectively carry out their services, as adhering to these requirements creates a high-quality daycare experience that prioritizes children's safety, health, and development.
The ministry again would like to reiterate the importance of adhering to the standard provided. It really helps minimize the risk and to really ensure that the children are thriving in a safe environment. It also provides emotional, psychological, and social development for the children. And also, it gives a sense of peace of mind to the parents, knowing that the children are in a safe environment with trained professionals.
For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
It's the Evening News Wednesday, and in this evening's Health Wise, with the Ministry of Health reporting a surge in gastro cases on the island, Medical Director of Hospital Services at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Taisha Donald, has revealed some of the symptoms associated with the virus and has explored ways that individuals, including children, can recover and return to optimal health.
So how does acute gastroenteritis present itself? It can present in varying forms. 1, with vomiting episodes. 2, it could be diarrhea. 3, the patient may complain, or the child or adult may complain of abdominal pain. They may have a little fever. So all of these are some of the symptoms that can consist of acute gastroenteritis. So you can have fever, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain. Now, of greater concern for me is that of vomiting. Because of course, if a person is vomiting, it becomes a little more difficult to hydrate. So what we recommend for anyone vomiting, always remember, when you vomit, your stomach would be spasmic. It's having spasms. So if you drink soon after vomiting, then it's most likely that you would vomit again. So nothing by mouth for at least 2 to 3 hours. It gives your stomach time to settle, the spasms would calm, and it would help minimize the number of vomiting. Now, if a person vomits after that, once it's 1, 2, 3 spaced out vomits, you can still manage at home. Of course, if you have, let's say, about 3 vomiting episodes within 1 hour, and beyond that, there's no settling, then I would say that you have to seek care. Now, how do you manage diarrhea? First of all, we must take note of what are the foods that we should try to avoid. So we try to avoid fizzy drinks, sweet foods or desserts, and also we want to make sure we avoid a lot of the dairy stuff. Yes? And the only dairy item that I always say is very good for diarrhea is yogurt, because it has probiotics in it and good bacteria that can help your stomach walls and help to decrease the number of diarrheal episodes. So in the event of diarrhea, and what do we consider diarrhea, is an increase in the frequency or a change in the consistency of your stool. So let's say you're accustomed having 1 to 2 stools a day, and then you begin to have 3 and 4, then it's considered diarrhea. If you normally have solid stools and you begin to present with soft stools, and you have more than 2 episodes, then of course you will consider that you're having possibly a diarrheal episode. And of course, in the cases of diarrhea, hydration is the key. And when we speak of hydration, we speak of trying to replace all the liquids that you would have lost through that diarrhea or that vomit. So if you're at home, of course, water, coconut water, apple juice. But ideally, you want to do oral rehydration salts, which has a balanced content of liquid and salts. You also have the famous Pedialyte, which children can use because it's flavored, and so they take, it's a little bit more palatable for the children. So these are some of the things we can use for hydration.
That's the second segment of the news. Stay with us for more. The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Take charge of your financial journey by switching to an Own Your Own loan at Arise Credit Union. Arise's Own Your Own loan is as unique as you are because we know one size fits all does not fit you. With Own Your Own loan, you get unmatched benefits including lower interest rates, flexible repayment options, discounted loan and legal fees, and savings from hardware suppliers. Tailor-made options that put you in control. Switch now and step into the life you were always meant to live with Arise's Own Your Own loan. Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future. Call us today at 440-1759 or visit our website at arisescu.com.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
The story of Grenada is the story of Quab Bank. A story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people. Grenadian people, making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Quab Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Quab Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showdown of athleticism and adrenaline. The Whitsuntide Games are back, and they're bigger and better than ever before. Join us on Saturday, May 18th at the electrifying Kirani James Athletic Stadium. The action kicks off bright and early with the morning session starting at 9 a.m. sharp. Watch the best local and regional athletes go head-to-head in a battle for glory and supremacy. But wait, the excitement doesn't stop there. As the sun sets, the evening session ignites at 4 p.m. and promising even more heart-pounding action and jaw-dropping performances. Secure your spot now. Finish line A, lower and upper, $30. Finish line B, lower and upper, $25. General admission, main stand, $20. Get them now at gotofed.com. Mark your calendars and be there to cheer on your favorites as they strive for victory at the Whitsuntide Games 2024.
Welcome back. Here now is Clifton James with this evening's Regional Roundup.
With the Regional Roundup, I am Clifton James. We begin in Antigua. A prison officer will be spending the next 2 months within the confines of the institution where he once worked, following his conviction for smuggling drugs into the penal facility. Hugh James was apprehended on Friday upon his arrival at the Coronation Road facility for his scheduled shift. A guard stationed at the gate detected the odour of drugs emanating from James as he passed through the red gate. Subsequently, James, who had worked for the prison for over 12 years, underwent a thorough search leading to the discovery of drugs and his subsequent arrest. Appearing before the court on Monday, James admitted to the crime and was sentenced to 2 months' term imprisonment. In a similar case in 2021, Howard Segree faced charges for conveying contraband into the prison, including 42.3 grams of cannabis, with the intent to distribute. Segree, who had served as a prison warden for 5 years, was allegedly caught with the illicit substances valued at $423, along with tobacco and wrapping paper concealed in a Contigo cup during his entry into the facility on June the 1st of that year. His case is still before the court. 4 nationals from the Dominican Republic were charged with smuggling wildlife from the United States after a federal grand jury in the District of Puerto Rico returned an indictment last Thursday. According to court documents at around May 3, 2024, Franclias Carrera de Jesus, Wenger Balbuena, Juan Graviel Ramirez Sedano, and Domingo Jurela Algagracia travelled together in a flagless vessel departing from San Juan, Puerto Rico to the Dominican Republic. The purpose of the travel was to smuggle various species of tropical birds to the Dominican Republic for financial gain. When the vessel was approximately 30 nautical miles north of Puerto Rico, the United States Coast Guard, USCG, approached the vessel, witnessed the crew throwing objects overboard, stopped the vessel and boarded the vessel. A number of the objects thrown overboard were successfully recovered by USCG from the ocean waters and were identified as wood cages containing tropical birds. A total of approximately 113 deceased birds depicted in the indictment were recovered from the ocean inside the wood cages jettisoned by the defendants. The defendants lacked any licenses to export the wildlife and failed to declare the tropical birds as required by federal regulations governing the exportation of wildlife. Now in Jamaica, 2 persons from St. Anne are gearing up to face the court after they were arrested last week in connection with suspected lottery scamming activities. The 24-year-old Nick Roy Pottinger of Mammy Bay and 40-year-old Melithia Green of Drax Hall were arrested last Thursday and charged on Saturday for breaches of the Law Reform Fraudulent Transaction Special Provisions Act. They were charged following a joint operation between the Major Organised Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA, and personnel from the Counter-Terrorism and Organised Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, in St. Anne last week. MOCA said in a release Tuesday that Pottinger and Green were taken into custody after lottery scamming paraphernalia were reportedly found in their possession during the operation. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
This is the MTV Evening News. We'll be back with you after the break.
If
you don't add multi-X to your Playway bet, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Make your dreams come true.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again.
Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine, and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists, and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with God's ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest God's already cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with God's ready cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Breweries, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Sunday, May 19th, Megaforce Promotion invites you to a special event. Unbothered, the brunch edition from 4 p.m. to midnight at the gorgeous Ariza Car Park, Grenada. Live from Jamaica. Get ready for Egyptian.
Some serious times. Just the other day, we said I ran into this beautiful lady, and I told her it's
Egyptian, alongside live band music from Rita and the Ultimate Perfection Band. Early bird tickets are $200, food inclusive. Compliments Creative Chef. Cabanas and tables are also available. Call 405-3889 to book yours. This is no ordinary event. It's Unbothered, the brunch edition. Sunday, May 19th.
Mark your calendars for a day of fun and camaraderie. XPRA and the Patriots Welfare Association invites you to our Family Fun Day, our fundraising event on Sunday, May the 19th at the Montrouge playing fields, starting at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for a spectacular day packed with activities from football and cricket matches to dominoes and card games. There's something for everyone. Don't miss our exciting athletic games too. Plus, enjoy delicious treats with food and drinks on sale and a solid bar to keep your spirits high. Come along and have fun and support a great cause. See you there. Join us on Sunday the 19th of May 2024 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for the Family Fun Day Out at the Montrouge playing fields, St. George's. And transport will be provided.
The 2024 Premier League season kicks off. That highlight and more coming up for you in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
Special evening to you now, sporting fans. We have your latest highlights.
With the sporting news, I'm Keishon Thomas. The Nepal Rhinos won the first T20 World Cup encounter by 4 wickets against Windward Islands on Tuesday at Park Hill playing field St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Nepal Rhinos made 197 for 6 in 19.3 overs, while Windwards made 196 for 8 in 20 overs. The Windward Islands would play 2 other games with Nepal Rhinos on May 16th and 18th at the Park Hill playing field. Nepal qualified for the T20 World Cup after a decade, having previously participated in the event in 2014. They finished second in the Asia qualifier, earning the qualification for the upcoming event in the USA and the West Indies. The local organizing committee for Carifta held an appreciation ceremony for those involved in the execution of the 51st Carifta Games held in Grenada from March 30th to April 1st. The ceremony took place at the Grenada Youth Center last Saturday. Chair of the local organizing committee for Carifta is Vida Bruno Victor.
I have received a lot of letters, a lot of messages on behalf of all of you for the outstanding performance of all of my committees, all. And I really, really want to say a heartfelt thank you for the work that you did. I met with most of the committees and spoke to them all the time. And I said to them that we could have a big executive, we could have everything. And if you did not produce and implement and did what you have to do, we are going to fail. We did not fail. We look good. Some of you today, I didn't even make you out. I saw custom to the Carifta jersey. I just didn't end up making you look so nice. And I believe that as a people, we don't thank ourselves, we don't recognize our value, we don't recognize the things that we do.
The 2024 Premier League season kicked off last weekend and teams were in keen competition. Newly promoted Shamrock SC played their first match against last season's runner-up Queen's Park Rangers at Queen's Park. Despite the valiant effort by the newcomers to the Premier League, Queen's Park Rangers walked away with the crucial 3 points. Let's hear from the captain of Shamrock SC, Von Wellington, and head coach of Queen's Park Rangers, Ricky Charles.
First out in the 2024-25 season, it's good to see the guys back out, but eventually good for the win also. We make it tough on ourselves by, bad passes, too many bad passes, Fitness level not up to that mark as yet. But all in all, we'll continue the work, and as I say, great win.
Well, it wasn't hard, it was just composure. We get many chances, we didn't convert. They concede early, we concede very early, we get many chances, but we didn't convert. Yeah, well, based on the preparations of my team, I think we performed very well today. Not as too well because we will be okay if we come out with a victory.
The following are the results from the games played on Tuesday, 14th May in the Classique Lighting Caribbean National Netball Tournament. In Game 1, Babs Simpson Academy won by default over SJC C Division. Game 2 was played between Sprang Queens Park Rangers and the SJC B Division. Sprang's QPR maintained the lead in the third quarter, 28-2, and finally won the game 38-2. Sprang's QPR is out front in the B division of the Classique Lighting Caribbean Netball Tournament 2024. In Game 3 A Division, Sprang's Queens Park Rangers defeated SJC 64-27. Game 4 was an encounter between Malangleen Fun City and the Police B Division. In the final quarter of the game, the score was 49-15. The Guelph Girls won the games convincingly. The final game featured Malangleen Fun City against Police in the A Division. That game ended 71-21. With Malangleen Fun City Girls strategically overplaying the police officers and taking lead in the A Division of the 2024 Classique Lighting Caribbean National Netball Tournament. And that's the sports. I'm Kishon Thomas.
And with the latest sporting highlights there, we still have ahead, of course, the public forecast information and then a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We believe in possibilities. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Wednesday evening, viewers, with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Dwayne Williams. Back to sunny and hot conditions throughout the entire Eastern Caribbean today, as the area of cloudiness that brought us the much needed showers has dissipated. We still had a few brief showers over some of the central islands, but not in any significant quantities. The haze that we're following, some very slight haze to the east of the islands, moving westward of course, but a bit more dense further back. So by the latter part of the weekend, we could see an intensification in that haziness again. Right now, clear skies to enjoy. Just those shallow patches here approaching the islands. Those clouds are just bearing minimal rain and brought one or two sprinkles in that region. The area over Grenada and in our general vicinity not showing any signs of instability or any significant moisture. The forecast for Wednesday night, mostly clear skies, easterly winds 8 to 18 miles per hour, about a 10% chance of very brief sprinkles, minimum temperature 24. The moon is up at this time. It's going to set at 8 minutes past 1 in the morning, and it's going to rise tomorrow afternoon at 8 minutes past 1. Mostly sunny skies on Thursday. There's a possibility that in the latter part of the evening into the night we could see one or two brief showers, mostly in the interior again. Winds remain easterly between 12 and 24 miles per hour. Choppy seas, 4 to 6 foot waves. Sunrise is 5:42, sunset 6:24. It's going to be feeling a bit hotter tomorrow. 31 will feel like 39, and the UV index will be high. Some afternoon clouds in Port of Spain could bring them one or two showers there. Generally fair in Bridgetown, a lot more sunshine. In Kingston, it's going to be mostly sunny. Thunderstorms from Miami, some morning showers in New York, London, afternoon rain. Back here to mostly sunny conditions on Friday, mostly fair. On Saturday, it means just a slight increase in cloudiness. The UV index, however, is going to be high because we're going to see 31 degrees Celsius as the max, but that will feel more like 38, 39. The possibility of a few clouds developing on Sunday. The haze is expected to return at that time, continue through the remainder of the forecast period. That is it for me for Wednesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Thursday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Police are suspecting recent shootings are drug-related. The Ministry of Health is reporting a 50% increase in gastroenteritis cases. Police are investigating the death of an elderly citizen in Carriacou. And in sport, 2024 Premier League season has kicked off. We've had details to those and other stories, a look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.